Now, Wave 31 Storm Tracker meteorologist Grace Anello with 31 Triple Doppler.
Well, you had a busy day yesterday.
I sure did, but it was a great one. It's time for the Kid Cam.
Ooh.
I spent my morning at Providence Elementary School and I hung out with 25 third graders. I'm not lying to you, they stole my heart. They just started their weather unit in Mrs. Lindbaum's class, and so they were really intrigued. They were on the edge of their seats the whole time. They wanted to know all about the weather, and they each, Demetria, each one of them wrote down 2 questions for me, well thought out, about how do radars work, and what is it like when you're in the storm tracker, and how did you learn about weather? What different things do you study?
Right.
What's the science called? They were absolutely outstanding. Providence Elementary, thank you for having me.
Yes.
You guys were a dream, an absolute dream.
That is so cute. And I love how you're inspiring the next generation of scientists.
Well, it's a blessing to me, I think, even more than it is to them. So it's an honor to get to do it. All right, let's talk about what you can expect as you head out the door this morning. The Rocket City is sitting pretty today. 52 degrees, quite cold, but looking good. You're going to want a light jacket as you head out the door this morning. We don't have any breeze, nor do we in Muscle Shoals, 51 for your out the door temperature right there, but still feeling quite cold. I drove to work, of course, with the heated seat on and with a jacket. You guys know me by now. 6:17 on your Wednesday morning, and we're dry from rain on 31 Triple Doppler. It's just the gift that keeps on giving. We are much too dry in the Tennessee Valley, and we're not going to see rain for quite some time. Let's go ahead and take a look at the Wave 31 Storm Tracker weather app before you head out the door. And if you don't have the app, use this QR code at the top of your screen and go ahead and rectify that. Whether you're leaving right this second or a little closer to 8 a.m., we're still going to be sitting in the 50s as you walk outside, so you're still going to want a jacket. But I'd encourage you to dress in layers. By lunchtime, we're talking about 77 degrees. Later this afternoon, our high temperature 82. So we are warming significantly. By no means are we going to be hot, but we're warming up a great deal from the low 50s where we are now. Rain chances stay negligible and sunshine sticks around with us all day long. So we're sitting in the low 80s today, and that's average for this time of year, and it's going to stick with us for the next several days, both Thursday, Friday, and even into Saturday. But then we warm significantly. If you wanted one last summer day, well, Sunday's a day you're going to love. A high of nearly 90, but don't get too upset. It doesn't stick around long. A cold front moves through Sunday night, cools us down next week, significantly colder than we are this week. So even though we're coming from nearly 90, we're still cooling down a great deal. Unfortunately, each of those days comes with a stunning lack of rain. We're going to have really nice sunshine, but our drought persists. Now it's looking a lot better. When we spoke last week, we had several of us in a level 4 severe drought. We are still in a level 3 severe drought in southern Tennessee and very far northern Limestone County, but the rest of us are non-severe. A level 1 and a level 2 that needs to be taken seriously, but is not severe. However, we're not getting rain for quite some time. So if you have a garden or any plants outside, make sure you're the ones watering those. We're not seeing rain on the 10-day forecast, nor are we for much of the rest of the month. We're talking about rain chances not just slightly, but significantly below average to close out the month of October. Let's take a trip over to the Gulf. Hurricane Milton is raging on as a 160-mile-an-hour Category 5 hurricane. It is going to very slightly weaken by about 10 miles an hour to a Cat 4. Then it's making landfall at 130, so that's 130 miles an hour, as a Category 4. It's just about 3 to 5 miles an hour that makes that difference between a high-end 3 and a low-end 4, and at the moment it's looking like the 4. It's going to make landfall 2 a.m. on Thursday, so that's overnight tonight and into tomorrow, right near Tampa Bay. From there, it tracks due east and it moves into the Atlantic, dies off, and gets completely out of our way. Not going to impact us in the Tennessee Valley anymore after that, but going to bring about 15 feet of storm surge to western Florida by the time we get to tomorrow morning. We're breezy tomorrow, wind gusts of about 30 miles an hour, really cooling us off. And then take a look at next week. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, waking up with temperatures in the mid 40s.